Politics is a very interesting game. And just like I keep on saying on this platform, in politics, there are only two constants: betrayal and interest. As long as the interests can always converge, good, anybody can be betrayed. In 2007, Raila Odinga supported Amason Kingi to become the member of parliament for Magarini. Kingi was just a young man practicing law. Then, for those who follow politics closely, after the 2007 general election, we had the post-elections violence in this country, which led to the National Accord. So Raila Odinga became the Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, while Moi Kibaki became the President of the Republic of Kenya. Which means Raila Odinga had his cabinet, his share of cabinet, nusu mkate. Kibaki also had his. Again, in his own wisdom, probably Raila Odinga saw the leadership qualities in Amason Kingi. In his own wisdom, Raila Odinga then went further and appointed Amason Kingi as a minister during that period. Then again, it didn't end there. In 2013, Raila Odinga prevailed on several governors, including Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, James Orengo, Otieno Kajwang', Josephat Nanok. He also pleaded with Amason Kingi to go and contest as governors. Of course, Amason Kingi went and contested as governor and won. People like Orengo, people like Nyong'o, people like Orengo, Nyong'o, people like Kajwang', the late, felt that the Senate was going to be powerful, more powerful. So they didn't go for the gubernatorial seats. Then Amason Kingi became the pioneer governor for Kilifi in 2013. In 2017, he retained his seat. And to his credit, Kilifi County became the only county in the Republic of Kenya which voted for ODM 6-piece. MCA, Member of Parliament, Women Rep, Senate, Governor. All of them. Kilifi, ODM. He was the chairperson of the ODM party in that region. Then at some point, things started changing. And of course, Amason Kingi is a second-term governor. And our constitution is not very clear on what next for second-term governors. So most of them, like for my friend in Siaya, Rasanga, is under a lot of pressure to run for the member of parliament there or the Senate. But some, like Obado, is also planning, for example, to run in Uriri or to run as a senator. And because of that, Amason Kingi also felt that he needed space. He considered himself as one of the most educated, and being a second-term governor, he deserved a seat on the national table. But that was not coming because ODM already had Hassan Joho as the deputy party leader and a potential running mate or a potential party leader in future. So Amason Kingi decided to form his own political party. So a few months ago, the ODM party decided to kick Amason Kingi out of ODM as the chairperson for Kilifi. So Amason Kingi has been scheming on how to win against ODM party in the larger coastal region. So last week there was Azimio la Umoja in Mombasa. Amason Kingi was not missing. Amason Kingi, was missing. He was not there. So in this video today, I want us to look at the details about Amason Kingi's strategy of outwitting Raila Odinga when it comes to the coastal politics. Whether it's going to succeed is something I can't tell as at now. But before we go into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. Now let us go straight to the points. These are the strategies which Amason Kingi intends to use against Raila Odinga at the cost. Whether they are going to succeed with those strategies, I don't know. The first strategy is Kilifi senator. The senator for Kilifi is supposed to defect from ODM party to the Pamoja African Alliance, PAA, next week. This is how Amason Kingi intends to this is how Amason Kingi influenced this guy, Madzayo, the senator for Kilifi, Steward Madzayo. This is how Amason Kingi convinced him. Steward Madzayo is a senator. Amason Kingi is keen on winning the Kilifi gubernatorial seat in 2022. He had hopes that the brother, who is also a member of parliament, was going to fit the bill. But it seems the brother is now not able to do that. So Amason Kingi has convinced the senator for Kilifi, Steward Madzayo, to defect from ODM party so that he's going to support him for the gubernatorial seat in Kilifi in 2022. In Kilifi, we have several tribes, actually Mijikenda. But the majority are the Giriama. Amason Kingi is a Giriama. But there are two candidates who have already declared their interest, who are also Giriama. That is Aisha Jumwa and Gideon Mungaro, who is going to run on ODM ticket. So Amason Kingi has figured out that he can convince someone else. So he has gone for Steward Madzayo, who is actually a Chonyi, to contest. Chonyi is the second largest tribe after Giriama in Kilifi. So the calculation of Amason Kingi is that through his support, he can deliver certain percentage of the Giriama votes to Steward Madzayo. Then the Choni are going to stick with Madzayo. So which means the race is going to be 3-horse race. Then the Giriama, Gideon Mungaro and Aisha Jomo are going to split the Giriama votes. And that's how he intends to deliver the senatorial seat to his party, the Pamoja Africa Alliance Party. The question is, will the Giriama people follow Amason Kingi? Or will the ODM party prevail in Kilifi? That's something which we are waiting to see. But that is strategy. First of all, he wants to make sure that Kilifi is retained through his own political party. And he has identified Steward Madzayo. And Steward Madzayo, through his support, will be able to get the Choni and the Giriama votes, which he will influence. Then Aisha Jumwa and Gideon Mungaro watagangana huko. The second strategy, which I think is likely to work for him, is that Amason Kingi has also realized that it's very difficult to defeat ODM party at the cost. He has tried all the strategies, but it's not working for him. He's even engineered mass defection, but he only left with a few. But he's currently embarking on a serious recruitment drive. So what he's telling the people, and this is his strategy, is that he's not into competition with ODM party. But he wants a cooperation agreement with the ODM party. I don't know whether ODM is going to agree to this, but his idea and strategy is simple. Let us not fight ODM. Let us convince the ODM leadership that we mean well for them. Let us cooperate with the ODM party So ODM party will campaign, we campaign. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. But we are not going to make them as our enemies. This one is going to make sure that they'll be able to campaign for Raila Odinga and even use his image. But locally, because they're interested in local politics, they are going to push for their candidates against the ODM candidates. So that's some strategy which, in my view, is fantastic. The question is, will ODM party allow Amason Kingi and his party to challenge them on the ground, compete with them at the county level, at the MCA level? Will they agree? That's something we'll wait to see. But I think for me, it's a good idea. The third strategy they are planning to use is the marginalization cadre. The truth of the matter is that the coastal region has been marginalized for a very long time. And because of that, they lack education. In fact, just before I forget, I was forgetting, when it comes to education, the coastal region is not doing so well. So in Kilifi, Aisha Jomwa, for example, wanted now, because you know, if you are a Geriama, who are the majority, then you get a Choni, who is the second largest. If you get a good ticket, then you can succeed. So Aisha Jomwa actually identified a gentleman, Professor Josephat Mwatate, and Professor Josephat Mwatela, if you remember Mwatela, who was the vice chancellor at the Pwani University, at the technical university. So this guy is a Choni, is the only professor engineer from the entire coastal region. He was kicked out from the university, and he believes by the Deputy President William Ruto, because he had refused to award some tenders to another Kalenjin there. So Aisha Juma approached this guy refused. So this guy is a Choni, very influential, and is also behind Stewart Madzayo. And that's the problem Raila Odinga is going to face. So I was talking of number 3, which is marginalization. The coastal region has been marginalized for a very long time. So it's easy for them to be convinced that the only way out of this is via supporting their own political party. And lastly is the runoff card. You know, there's a possibility that the 2022 general election is going to go for a runoff. And that's where they are now targeting the likes of Raila, the likes of Ruto. So Amason Kingi hopes to win certain parliamentary seats. Then he can use that to negotiate during runoff. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. And for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you guys. Tomorrow, I'll be in Bondo. I've been invited there by Andiwo Mpesa, the incoming member of parliament for Bondo. He has some event there. He requested me to join him. If I get time, I'll join him, but later on in the day. But for now, bye-bye.